What's up, ResTez here. Today I want to give all the newbies and new console players a guide on how to play Insurgency Sandstorm. First and foremost, let's get the obvious out of the way. This is not your typical Call of Duty, Rainbow Six Siege, or Battlefield. All that movement you've learned from Call of Duty, throw out the window. Keep the aim from Siege. Almost every single weapon in this game is one shot, and if they don't drop you in one shot, they sure as heck will drop you faster than you could blink. Insurgency Sandstorm rewards teamwork, tactics, and positioning. Simple as that. Now, let's dig a little deeper into the world of Insurgency Sandstorm. Drop the donuts, fatty. The more weight you put on, the slower you are in general. ADS, the faster you run out of stamina, your character will not be able to saw as fast and as far, and it's harder for your character to change momentum.
You don't want any of these downsides. These will get you killed. Not being able to climb through a window at Mach speed with your gun down can be consequential. Same with sluggish movement when it's harder to change directions. So you may be asking, how to drop the pounds?
First, look at your armor and carriers. If you're not sitting in the back of the map or on OBJ with an LMG, get rid of the heavy carrier and armor. Heavy armor only really stops 45 ACP and below on a consistent basis. Anything above those will get you dropped as if you had no armor at all. Yes, that does mean that 3 armor is not going to save you from an M16 burst. Heavy carriers are slightly better for general use than heavy armor, but are still not recommended. Unless you're running around with a bullet hose like the FAMAS or the AS Val, or you're defending OBJ, you don't need the heavy carrier. You're not that guy. You're not using every single magazine. You could get away with running both light armor and a light carrier, a somewhat kitted out gun, a secondary, and maybe even some equipment and still be decently maneuverable.
Real quick movement tips. To avoid slowly vaulting through the window, simply just jump and crouch. Valve game players should know. It's 10 times easier for getting through windows, over ledges, railings, and whatever else. Also, to shoot faster after sprinting, don't just start firing. What you want to do is stop, crouch, and shoot really quickly, alright? Once you practice that enough, you'll consistently be shooting faster than your opponents. Your standard soldier class, no tricks, just 5.56 and 7.62 to boot. This class features standard rifles, battle rifles, carbines, and that's basically it. It's probably one of the most cost efficient classes considering it has the M16, which does the same job if not better than all assault rifles, and it also features the AKM for insurgents. The class you push with when the time is right, and the class you defend with when it's low-key the best. This class lets you use smaller form factor weapons like the AS Val, MP5, MP7, stuff like that. This class is not very cheap. A lot of the upgrades for these guns can be extremely expensive, especially MP7 upgrades, but they are very, very useful. This is your Dollar General class. It just about halfway fills in every single role in the game other than Commander and Observer. Someone took the Gunner class, slap a 50 rounder on the L85. Want to snipe, get the Ace 52. Need one of the best guns in the game, get the AKS 74U. This class will fill your every desire. Designated marksman rifles, regular sniper rifles, and anti-material rifles. It's pretty simple what you do. You sit in the back of the map, pitch a tent, set a campfire, and snipe all day. You do mostly what the marksman does, but instead of taking out precise targets stealthily, you just bullet hose and scare them. 200 rounders like the M249 SAW or Hitler's buzzsaw, the MG3, are sure to make your enemies cower in fear. Glorified rifleman roles that just call in fire support. If you see these open, you might as well just use them. Your team is going to need them.
Ranging from cheap to expensive, low damage to high, slow fire rate to insanely fast, the rifles will surely have your back.
The beauty of the rifles in this game are the fact that they can be used in any situation in any way, shape, or form. The smaller form factor of SMGs and shotguns allow them to be better for close quarters engagements, especially on maps more centered around that type of fighting. They do come with their weaknesses though, not being very accurate at range and being very weak at range too. Most SMGs and shotties cannot save you at range, so don't try it. MGs have the respective roles as support fire best used for medium to long range engagements. These can stop enemies dead in their tracks from making pushes to objectives, or these can be used to shred enemy armor, whether it is on the ground or in the air. Every single sniper is one shot. These rifles possess the ability to penetrate armor like never before, especially the anti-material rifles which can destroy technical engines. These weapons are essential to your team's victory strategy. Just like any other game, pistols are very weak in this game. However, when they are needed, they are essential to your survival. Running out of ammo in your primary weapon and not having a pistol is a huge detriment to your survival. Buy them. The equipment in this game is also another essential part to your arsenal, although you can live without it. Each and every class has flashes, frags, mines, launchers, and smoke grenades available to them. Security has thermite and insurgents have molotovs in their own respective teams. Smoke is great for covering your team's advance. Frags blow people up, no duh. Flashbangs make room clearing much easier, eliminating the risk of corner camper Connor blasting you half to bits. Mines are great for setting up booby traps on incoming enemies, or they could easily destroy a technical. Like mines, launchers could also take out technicals and objectives easily. Molotovs and thermite could destroy objectives too. They also provide area denial.
Now, to finish things off, this was my Insurgency Sandstorm Noob's Guide, Mini Guide, whatever you may call it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it helps you guys at least a little bit. Anything helps really. And I will see y'all later.